7 in melee.
Huge plays in melee right now. But yeah, Onin on a national stage, people really paid attention to him when he won Combo Breaker, and then when he got second, or when he won Cost, he got second in the Midwest Arena, or whatever that tournament was. Warp Zone. Thank you. And then he won SmashCon and Gamo. Around the time of Combo Breaker, within the 2 weeks, Doorstop got him at a Michigan tournament. He was at that skill level. And Doorstop himself, man, I feel like an underlooked player, but that's slowly starting to change.
He's criminally underrated.
He's been getting so much better within the last 6-8 months. He could really be a PGR threat. He really can be. He got 9-fit shine this last weekend, and I think that was a huge step for him. But you know, as far back as May, he was beating players like Onin that everyone's real aware of right now.
Doorstop's playstyle is so just intimidating. He's so aggressive, but still feels untouchable. Like the combination of like how much he hits you and hits your block, but you just feel like you could never ever touch him. He makes zero suits just feel so invincible sometimes when he's really moving.
There are a few high-level players that play so like visibly intelligent as Doorstop. You can see it in every play he does. So this guy is brilliant.
So a lot of what that brilliance is off of his movement.
His movement is top class.
That's a real unfortunate uppie though. Could have been a killer.
Real unfortunate.
Real unfortunate uppie.
The damn magma block, dude. One of the most criminally strong.
Not gonna kill me either. This is gonna be 1 million damage.
You see something new every day.
28.1. I was looking for 30,000.
Not as much as he was.
Steve momentum, man. Such a. You see Steve make comebacks so often, but like, it's Steve running away with games that might be the true menace that really sells the success for the character.
Those games seem so much tougher than
they really do. Yeah.
Onin sometimes not the player to camp though. He's not the player to build the wall and stand behind it like a lot of other people.
He has
his base game plan is very different than I think than a Cola's.
It is.
A Cola is I am going to sit behind blocks and this is my neutral.
Cola has a flow chart. Onin has a rhythm, and I think there's a real difference to that.
Yeah. I think it really pays off.
Wow.
What a conversion. Baloney. It goes both ways. I think it really pays off sometimes, and a couple other times maybe it's not perfect. You know?
These games feel unwinnable sometimes against Steve when they're just rolling like this.
Right, yeah.
Even though the first stop was so
blocks
close.
Are everywhere. They have diamond. It's like you've died under 100% 3 times already. It's like
Onin's flow state with such good knowledge, so many tricks up his sleeves and shit. He can sit ahead like this, like
so many
tricks.
Like
fighting the boss.
So much damage.
That's what you're looking for.
That's what you need, man.
Right. That's what you need.
Doorstop, a professional nair flip kicker.
I feel like Steve's hurtbox actually is kind of good for like ZSS combos. A lot of characters, it's really awkward to combo Steve, but
not
that nair flip kicking still hitting.
Those low like characters like struggling with without the low combo starters like Zero Suit definitely can. I mean, Steve's definitely got enough height to.
People will say Sephiroth and Cloud do well against Steve because they have very strict horizontal pressure that's very strong. So does Zero Suit, just very straight horizontal pressure. But
that back air, never gonna not kill.
Never
Super
gonna
dead.
kill.
Always die.
Steve,
every time. 100%.
The true heart of Steve being so good because you can learn the counterplay and get better at dealing a minecart and walls and whatever. But he just does so much damage and he kills you so early that the games just snowball no matter what. Because the character's gonna hit you sometimes, and the damage is it's so strong.
Steve, we talk so much about these Steves that aren't good, you learn this counterplay to not get cheesed by them. And you put them in the hands of somebody like Onin, who, besides every single piece of Steve counterplay you learn, it's just so damn good and so smart.
He truly is.
And even if you do everything perfect around block, he's going to space moves and box you correctly. It's just with such a higher reward than you'll have as any other character.
Think what you will about Steve.
Insurmountable.
Yeah, something's weird going on with the Onin controller. 26 Rising got to do something about that.
Quick shout out 26 Rising.
Doing a lot for Michigan.
So much of this scene.
Out of nowhere almost, Not out of nowhere, but newcomers more,
Well, they're an organization that's existed for other esports for some time.
To Smash. To Michigan.
Yeah, but to Smash, just out of nowhere, just doing the most.
And specifically Michigan Smash. Really invested in our local scene and some of our local players.
Talent of varying levels and not just players, but organizers too. So much respect for those guys. Providing directly, too, giving things to tournaments, giving money and pop bonuses and supply support.
Onin wearing the Cartoon Network shirt right now, I believe. No. That was the Rise and Grind shirt. It was the NASA shirt he went Smash got in. I'm pretty sure.
Some kind of issue happening right now for Onin for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going on. I'm trying to listen in right now.
I don't know if it's adapter or controller. It's hard to tell. Zombie. What drives you to pick Zombie compared to Enderman or Alex or Steve?
Zombie's pretty funny. That's a good reason.
I don't know. I kind of like zombies in Minecraft.
Okay, okay.
Gotta mess
I
with
get
the
it.
zombie.
I get it.
I don't
You
know.
fuck with the zombie, Garrett?
I know you like the zombie.
I know you like the zombie.
I know you're messing with the
I know
zombie.
you're messing with the zombie.
I think we are replacing the.
GameCube adapter?
Yeah, he uses GameCube, so it's no Pro Controller wireless, anything like that.
And I don't think he had any problems during the gameplay. I don't know.
It sure didn't look like it. If he did Minecart Forward Air with a busted controller,
Guys, what's happening over there?
adapter. Yeah, like a port was weird on the adapter. Yeah, good call.
We're getting the new adapter in right now. It's out the KJs. On the case right now. Special operative Kevin Jez.
KJ's doing the most for our scene for the best.
Thank you, KJs.
Shout out to KJ's.
We love KJs. I love that every tournament KJs isn't the TO of. He's there just helping whoever.
Yeah,
also TO.
he's
got all the
always
respect
there
in the world.
to facilitate a better RAN tournament,
Yeah,
no
just-
matter what. If it's an event, it's a production, he's there to make it better.
Asking for nothing in return. Just because he loves it, man. Just because he loves us.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he'd like a couple more SCB.
All right.
We'll see. Okay, I'm a little busy on Saturdays and Sundays.
All right. Doorstop, let's see where he went. Doorstop, I think he has a real good mentality. And if it ever falters, if he ever maybe gets a little impatient, a little nervous, a little tilted, I think he's the kind of guy to be very honest with himself about it. He's aware, like, I'm tilted right now, let me see what I can do. He's a very aware individual, I would say, as a competitor, you know? And that means so much to success.
I think a lot of that is just for, like,
whoa,
how many sets he's played. He just goes to every local,
Yeah,
every
this guy's a
tournament,
grinder.
every regional. He's there, like, he's going to three weeklies a week, and now he's in a different region, and he's back at it.
yeah.
The Onin grind schedule is crazy.
Yeah.
He's very open about it, and it's not even a joke. Onin just plays Elite Smash. He grinds Elite Smash. That's how he got good. It's what he does.
A very different
Approach, yeah. But I'll tell you, man, I think he's gotten so much better at the game fundamentally from the last couple majors and regionals he's gone to. If you think you get better from a grind session with some good players, imagine how much better you get if every weekend you're playing for like 6 hours and get like 8 sets against like really good players with like nerves, you know, refining them. That's how players get to the top. You know?
You say 6 hours. I only dealt with 3-0 Leo about 5 minutes, so I don't know if it's as long as you say.
Maybe half an hour of stomping, and you're like, yeah,
maybe.
I'm up here.
Jokes aside, Doorstop, that kills just hurts so much. You fall behind.
Momentum.
The rhythm.
a lot of running at and into Steve.
I'll be honest,
boxes.
I don't think I've ever seen Steve lose a game on Smashville. Not Onin, at least, man. This stage looks real good for him.
Sometimes I feel like I've never seen Steve lose a game.
I-
He just stops
in-
sense right
in
here.
it feels like
I
it.
can explain this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
In terms of like Steve mechanics of like what he gets off of mining, it's really bad on Town and City and PS2 and Town and City and Smash.
Really?
So like
He's like a lot of wood,
well,
right?
off of,
he's
like,
smacking him with wood right now, so yeah.
He doesn't really get like iron much, and he doesn't really get diamond much. So like in terms of like Steve,
Dude,
like,
look at the
what he
patience
gets.
from Onin. I'm sorry, no other top Steve has that patience in the corner like that against your suit. That takes awareness, it takes composure,
Yeah.
it takes knowledge.
Yeah, a lot of other ones are spot dodging and rolling in.
Well, what you gonna do?
What do you do?
What you gonna do about that?
What do you do?
Doorstop, like, yeah.
This did happen.
I feel like Doorstop just, he takes everything for what it is as a competitor, you know?
Yeah.
That's so. In situations as ridiculous as
As
absurd
Anvil
as
Smash.
Anvil Diamond
Blood-
Sword from Steve from Minecraft on Smashville, it's tough to keep it cool like that.
Yeah.
It is.
You know who else keeps it cool though? Onin.
He does, he
I ain't
truly
never seen
does.
this kid be flustered one time about
He
nothing.
literally won SmashCon and just stood up.
For
just stood up, man.
someone
Stood up.
relatively new and very
And
young,
very young,
that's
man.
crazy.
As a
man.
human being to
this
have
guy's-
composure.
His brain is built different. He could be so just chill with it, man.
Competing is stressful for anyone, you know? Especially at the top, especially playing a character that a lot of people have a lot to say about. And
Yeah, exactly.
He holds it down. He really does.
So much respect. I respect Onin so much, man. I'll say anything in the world I want to say about Steve. I respect Onin
Yeah.
so much.
I
If
would
you
agree.
don't, you're stupid. There's no reason not to.
Boom.
Classic.
Nair flip kick wizard.
And our first lead for Doorstop in the set right now. Let's see if we
yeah.
can take it somewhere.
Let's see what moves on the Smash roll right now. Oh. Shout outs to Melee. Shout outs to regionals that run Melee and Ultimate at the same time.
It's awesome, dude.
Rare these days.
We can still be the same community sometimes.
We're
adjacent. We can be friends.
Getting hit by that Steve ledge trap where you get hit by the down smash and the TNT, it's just, you just take 45 damage.
Doorstop's alright, man. You just gotta stop the bleeding against Steve. It's so important. When you're moving again,
you have to pick your spots really
that was some
carefully.
mix.
Oh, no spike on that one, but lots of damage.
Doorstop's running with this one a little bit. Good F tilt.
That's a kill?
Yeah, I love the runoff up the...
The double down smash was really aware, too.
So look at what that early lead does, man. You can pull ahead and, like, have your rhythm and not Onin's just crazy flow, man. You can pull that so hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, lucky.
Magma block.
Magma.
Lava magma.
I think about that bit from the little Steven station all the time.
Well...
Well, he didn't spike him.
Trying to delay the mashing so it's harder for Steve to get the forward air punish.
But then
you can only go so low.
Then
you can only go so low.
Smash still having a lower blast zone than I believe all the other legal stages.
Right,
so that can go a long way. A lot of spikes will kill you on Smash Still and not on other stages that like
PS2 was also low.
Yes, yeah.
The battlefield's like super deep, right?
Yeah. Town's pretty deep too.
Doorstop, it's pressure, man.
Wow, that was the most impressive play of the set. Like, if I back air into him, I might get hit by minecart. Went under and hit him with forward air.
Crazy.
Hitting
that is
Steve.
Yeah, that's beautiful smash. That micro interaction, beautiful smash.
It's like a truck.
All right, we got Diamond on deck.
On the ledge. He's working every time.
Yeah, but
Doorstop's so antsy to get up.
If you're able to get yourself to only get hit by the weak hit, that could honestly be good for Zero Suit, who has so many resources to get back another way, you know?
Well, here's Steve with Diamond inside of a fortress. So.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Blocking himself from coming back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's going to be
wow,
29.
29.
If he had that spike box before, it would have been 70.
Steve does so much damage, no matter what.
This is some goofy nonsense. What? He doesn't have any irons.
Good reversal.
In an interaction, it's an even game. There's a million ways to get killed.
He's just mining the wood from the plank, the city platform.
That though, I'm missing that.
Doorstop on the board. We got some good Ohio in the crowd. Came out. They're hype.
It's not everybody who traveled in today. Regionals hit so different when you got lots of kids like that awesome out of state talent.
Ohio's been
showing up. Feels great. Thank you guys.
Ohio's been coming out to Michigan events for as long as I can remember, and that's 6-7 years. You know, they're.
All the respect for making that drag to play with us.
A lot of love for the Ohio scene. All sections of it too. Ohio.
Right. It's Cleveland. We had Cleveland carpool. We have Cincinnati carpool.
Yeah. So Gar's here from Toledo.
I exist.
Gar's here from Michigan, guys.
I'm definitely a Michigan.
See if I care. Gar's here from Michigan.
See if I care.
Definitely.
Local Michigan commentator Gary. See if we love to have him.
Yeah.
Here's another game. I think the big difference maker was pulling ahead early, but still, barely actually mattered in the long run.
I'm surprised about this counter pick because Steve just doesn't get very good materials on this stage. So.
Yeah, and it's bigger for Zero Suit to space her moves.
Must be something specific about what Steve wants.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's interesting from Onin too because a lot of the Steves that are going to be a lot campier and like in matchups that you can be a lot campier in, it doesn't matter if the resources are worse because you got the time to still get what you need, right? This matchup, Onin, who's not super campy, and Doorstop, who wouldn't let him be anyways. It's tricky. I feel like he's going to definitely be limited by picking this.
Doorstop a lot of dancing in and out of like threat ranges against Steve, but that doesn't matter when up tilt exists.
Burn off is there. This little back air. That roll is so good. Instant roll is so
wow.
Good. Oh, no.
Seriously, it was mid down smash, just boom, popped him up to back air.
That conversion on the minecart is still alive. Doorstop.
Let's see though. This one will.
Gets around the team.
What an unbelievable recovery to the town platform.
Get me out of here. Take my time. Let that explode. Let's stall that explode.
Look at this from Doorstop.
Playing it smart right now.
Working really hard to not die to Steve, which is a necessity.
You sure got to work hard not to. You burn on that Zaire, nothing. Like grab, up throw, yeah. Steve got kill throw for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, off the top, anywhere on the stage.
Now he's got Diamond in a wall and a lead and a parry.
Parry back air, try to run jab. Good back air.
Finding the Zaire back air, one of CSS's tried and true confirms.
Coming down, even this up. Another Diamond on Onin, he can get that immediately.
Yeah, a little awkward spacing.
Yeah, finding the jabs to get a trade.
You get a trade with what do you call that? Like back nair, whatever you can forward nair and back nair.
Little baby clippy nair that combos into more areas.
Forward nair. I like forward nair.
I like forward nair. I like that too, actually.
Okay.
Oh, up.
Is Onin going to press an air dodge? Okay, he does.
Press an air
Looks that way
dodge.
as soon as he does,
Not a
though.
piece of iron. I was with. Oh my god!
Get out of there,
You just
man.
don't even
Some
know.
goofy shit.
You just don't even know what's gonna happen.
So that you grab the ledge, and just something terrible
I
is
feel
going to happen
like
to you if you don't get out of there.
even if you have hours and hours against Steve, you don't exactly know what's gonna happen every time in a situation like
It's
that.
up, every time they build a block, there's 4 routes. They drop a TNT, there's
Yeah.
4 routes. They do this, there's 4 routes. They can change
never-
at any time, do whatever.
Okay.
Did the
wow.
fire on the boots detonate that? I think it did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're
Ooh,
actually right.
Smart, smart. The boost field.
Oh,
Straight out of Zero Mission.
Carl with the intelligent game understanding.
Thinking
I might not know
about,
how to fight against Steve, but I do that 0 through 4 smash the fire attack.
thinking
Yeah,
about
you know
all
me, you know
sources
me.
of flame on the
You
screen
know
right
me.
now.
Superhero fire.
Oh, what do we got right now?
Uh-oh, it's gonna
Jab,
be
jab,
big
jab.
jab.
Each
Good
one
SDI though, got him out,
Yeah,
not too much.
yeah.
And up B.
I think you died.
I think
Wow.
Rage too. I think hurt that a little bit. Couldn't get too much on the jabs.
Diamond Stock 3 is very harmful for ZSS right now.
A lot of the C's started to do, or maybe it's just Onin. A lot of the jab, jab, and then cutting it with like an up tilt when they still can't start going high, cutting their losses and then going up.
Or like they're like with Onin, like they'll do 1-2 and then they'll stop to just follow you for something. Up B not gonna kill you, but a lot of damage.
No way. But I had
know
a
you tensed up.
I had a
tensed
gut
up.
feeling of like bad SDI or a bad DI. Some Waddy Xanadu DI. For all you guys that know exactly what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so scary. Not the kill hitbox.
Boom.
And we'll get out of there. Oh,
What? He
followed
chased
rolling
him.
through.
The
What a
little
chase
mix
from
on the
Onin.
setup, man.
Yeah. Barely
He
hit-
waited and then followed him to the other side.
Barely hitting the back leg of CSS, trying desperately to run away.
You can't get out. Can't get away.
Onin.